Is fraud uniquely an African problem? In the wake of a high profile financial scandal involving a Ghanaian fintech startup, some are quick to say yes. But today, we're going to dismantle that narrative piece by piece and show you why fraud is not confined to only one continent. This is the story of ambition, downfall, and the sweeping generalizations that followed. Welcome to another episode of TWS TV. I'm Alfie. Hello and welcome back to TWS TV. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our deep dives into compelling stories like this one. Today, we're unraveling the complex tale of Dash, a fintech company born in Ghana with the lofty goal of solving Africa's cross-border payment issues. Just 5 years, Dash attracted big-name investors and raised an eye-watering $86.1 million US. And now, it's all come crashing down. Fraud allegations, financial mismanagement, and regulatory hurdles have led to its abrupt end. And the ripple effects? They're sparking debates about whether African entrepreneurs should be blacklisted from global investment. But is such a sweeping reaction justified? We're about to find out. If this topic intrigues you, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps us bring more content like this to you. 2019, a Ghanaian entrepreneur named Prince Boache Bompong set out to solve a problem that has long plagued Africa: inefficient cross-border payments. Inspired by the potential of mobile money he witnessed during a trip to Kenya, Bompong co-founded Dash. The startup aimed to connect mobile money wallets across the continent, making it easier for Africans to send and receive money without the exorbitant fees or the long waits typically associated with such transactions. The problem Dash aimed to solve is real and pressing. According to the World Bank, Sub-Saharan Africa is the most expensive region to send money to, with average fees reaching as high as 8.9%. Dash promised to slash these fees and speed up transactions, and investors were quick to buy into this vision. Within a short period, Dash experienced rapid growth. Their user base expanded, and they secured multiple rounds of funding totaling $86.1 million. Big-name investors were drawn to the promise of what Dash could achieve, not just for Ghana but for Africa as a whole. Now, if you've ever faced challenges with cross-border payments, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your experiences. But as quickly as Dash rose, it fell even faster. The crack in the facade appeared when the company's CEO, Prince Boache Bompong, was found to have misrepresented and exaggerated user numbers. This wasn't a minor discrepancy. It was a significant overstatement that led to his suspension and eventual replacement by Kenneth Kinchua. The inflated user numbers were just the tip of the iceberg. An audit of the company's accounts revealed a staggering shortfall of at least $25 million, with a reported burn rate of $500,000 per month and zero revenue. Dash's primary problem became glaringly obvious: its high overhead costs, exacerbated by operations across 5 countries. And then came the allegations of fraud. Bompong was accused of diverting at least $8 million of the company's funds to buy property and luxury cars in Ghana. He has not spoken publicly about any of these allegations, leaving many questions unanswered. Now, as if that wasn't enough, regulatory issues delivered the final blow. The Bank of Ghana ordered Dash to cease operations for offering services without approval, including cross-border payments and wallet creations. Now, while the story of Dash is indeed troubling, It's crucial to understand that it's not an isolated incident, nor is it confined to Africa. Fraud is a global issue that has plagued companies and investors worldwide. Take, for instance, Elizabeth Holmes and her biotech company, Theranos. Once valued at $9 billion, the company collapsed after it was revealed that its revolutionary blood testing technology was a sham. Or consider Nirav Modi, an Indian jeweler who defrauded a state-run bank of nearly $2 billion. And let's not forget Wirecard, a German fintech company that filed for insolvency after admitting that $1.9 billion supposedly held in trustee accounts probably did not exist. These cases did not lead to investors blacklisting entrepreneurs from the United States, India, or Germany, so why should the failure of one company cast a shadow over an entire continent? It's important to approach this topic with nuance and fairness. Fraud is not an African problem, an Asian problem, or a Western problem. It's a global problem that requires global solutions. If you agree that fraud is a global issue, let us know in the comments. Your input helps drive the conversation forward. The downfall of Dash has had repercussions that extend far beyond its employees and investors. In the wake of its collapse, there's been talk among some investment circles about blacklisting African entrepreneurs. But is such a sweeping reaction justified? Let's dig deeper. Africa is a continent rich in innovation and entrepreneurial spirit. From fintech solutions to healthcare innovations, African entrepreneurs are making significant contributions to not just their local communities, but to the global economy. To blacklist them based on the actions of one company is not just unfair, it's counterproductive. While the story of Dash has led some to question investing in African fintech, it's important to remember that there are many success stories that deserve attention. Take, for example, PayAngel. This platform allows you to send money from Europe to Africa and other parts of the world completely free. And let's talk about their leadership. PayAngel CEO Jones Amegbo was recently honored as Leader of the Year 2023 at the Innovations in Payments and Remittances Awards in London. Jones and his organization PayAngel is a testament to the kind of ethical and innovative leadership that's driving Africa's fintech sector forward. So before we jump to conclusions about an entire continent based on one company's failures, let's also consider some of the success stories that are out there and making a real impact. Now, this is not an advert for PayAngel, but if you're interested in a reliable and free money transfer service, I couldn't recommend them enough. Check out payangel.com, and if you know of other African fintech success stories, drop a comment below. Let's encourage and grow the African ecosystem. As we come to the end of this intricate tale, it's important to extract some lessons. The story of Dash serves as a cautionary tale for both entrepreneurs and investors. Firstly, due diligence cannot be overstated. Investors need to thoroughly vet the companies they put money into, and entrepreneurs must be transparent about their operations and financials. Secondly, regulatory compliance is not optional, it's a necessity for long-term success. And finally, let's not forget the human element. Ethical conduct and corporate responsibility should be at the core of any business venture. Cutting corners and bending rules may offer short-term gains, but they inevitably lead to long-term failures. If you learned something valuable today, hit that like button and share this video. It helps us know you appreciate our content. So there you have it. Fraud is not an African problem, an Asian problem, or a Western problem. It's a global issue that requires a nuanced and fair approach. Let's not allow the failure of one company to cast a shadow over an entire continent or a group of entrepreneurs. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. If you found this episode enlightening, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our future stories. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, this is Alfie from TWS TV, signing off.